Jeremy here with RapMusic.com. I'm here with the latest Universal Records signee, Camouflage. How you doing today?
Yeah, what's going on, cousin? I'm just chilling.
Alright. For those people who haven't been up on things, can you tell them what Camouflage is about?
Oh, man, Camouflage. Hardest thing out the South. Representing for Georgia, coming straight out of Savannah. Oh, man. I just got signed with Universal, man. We're making major moves. My new album, strictly for the streets, in stores July 17th. First single, Cut Friends, Blaze.
Alright. Who else is supposed to be featured on your album?
Oh, man, I got my man, Pastor Troy. I got Gangsta Bolo, Lil Ron from Texas. I got Low Gotti, my girl Momo, all them from Savannah, you know.
Yeah. Who did the production on it?
My man, G-Coat, Dushan, and Fat Boy, Uncut Productions.
Alright. Now I understand you were locked up for a few months in 2000 about a murder. Can you explain or give a little background on that?
I mean, we sold 30,000 units of Crime Affiliates album. I came back and dropped my second album, I Represent. Sold like 50,000 units. We was getting ready to go and tell UGK and Three Six Mafia. 2 days before my show, somebody got killed. A couple of guys, they were saying it was dude with dreads. It was them boys out of here and that. And the police went with what they had, you know what I'm saying? Somebody called my name and it was on. They just came and got me. Locked me down. 3 months. The DTs was getting evidence that ain't even exist. They was just trying to put a hold on me, trying to break me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was making major moves in Savannah. Moved 50,000 units on the independent. That's a lot of units to move. So there was a lot of hatred going on. And some of my lyrics, I dissed the police, the SPD. So, you know, there was a lot of hate going on. But the grand jury refused to indict me. But they had me locked down for 3 months. And it was kind of stressful because they coming to me with 15 years here.
Yeah.
20 years, they'll take this and you'll be out in 10 and tell us this. And I'm telling them, you know, I don't know nothing. I'm in my bed sleep. And they kicking in my mama's door 7 o'clock. So it was a real hard situation for me. But, you know, that's how I prayed, came through, and that's how I came strictly for the screen.
Yeah. What does Camouflage like to do outside of hip-hop?
Oh, man, I'm just an average thug, man. I just like to kick it in the hood where I grew up at, kick it with my folks, just be in the studio, man, putting in work.
What distinguishes Savannah from, like, Atlanta and, I guess, Augusta now the Field Mob is blown up? What distinguishes you all?
I mean, Atlanta is like the Mecca. You know, all kind of nationalities, people from all around the world, all over the United States come to Atlanta. So it's so much flavor down there. Savannah's like, we so close to Florida, into that water till we got like that country draw, you know what I'm talking about? We got that country style, it's all gravy, it's flavor, you know what I'm talking about? It's just totally different, it ain't all that, it ain't, I guess since ain't no music really came out of Savannah but Big Boy from Outkast. I guess we lived off like BET, so I guess that's why my style's so different from everybody, because I kind of adapt to all the music that I was seeing growing up as a shorty and hen.
Alright. When you were growing up, what kind of artists did you listen to?
I was really on like that gangster rap era, the Ghetto Boys. I was looking at as a kid, you know, like from 7 and on down, I guess I was listening to anything that was on BET. You know, I always like Mike, you know, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh man, he got a big influence on me. But as I got older, it was Tupac. You know what I'm talking about? Pac was like so real. You know, he spoke on everything my life was about. My mom and on drugs, daddy wasn't there, only child. You know what I'm saying? Mama's only son. You know, dealing with the stress and the poverty, all this. So it was like Tupac was like my idol.
Cool, yeah. What artists would you like to work with?
She dead. Nah, but on the other, you know, I'm willing to work with anybody who's about bread, man, who want to work with me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like money, you know what I'm talking about? If it ain't about money, it ain't about me. So as long as it got something to do with that currency, I'm working with you, player.
You know, a lot of artists, you know, when they first start out, they're doing like side jobs and stuff. Did you ever do anything like that?
What you mean, like cameos?
Like working at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I was a block burner off top.
Yeah.
This rap shit what saved me, man. I was on one-way road throwing bricks at a penitentiary. You know, I'm from the streets. All I know is hustle. Came off the block since I was a kid. I dropped out of school in 10th grade and I ain't never looked back. You know what I'm talking about?
What do you think you'd be if you weren't an artist?
Dead or in jail.
Yeah.
That's all I ever knew. You know, I knew how to read and write. I made it all the way to 10th grade, but shit, it was like the streets was calling me. That's all I knew. Growing up in the project, you either on the block or you in school. If you ain't in school or on the block, you ain't doing nothing with your life. You know what I'm talking about? Because ain't nobody out there working. I knew that wasn't for me. I always knew I could flow. You know, I always had a natural freestyle. When my man P opened his studio, it was like, shit, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Put me with who you want to put me with. I'm trying to get down. I want to eat.
Yeah, I can feel that. Since this is the internet, I'm gonna throw an internet question at you. Do you think computers help or hurt the music industry?
I think it hurt like a fuck, cause somebody got like 12 songs on my new album, all the computer, and they bootlegging it like a fuck. So I think computers fuck up.
Yeah. What direction do you think hip hop has gone in? And do you think it's good or bad?
Man, I think hip hop done took it to a whole nother level. Hip hop got a big influence on the future of music coming, cause I mean, just a few years ago they were saying we was gonna be extinct in a few years. Hip hop wasn't gonna last, but it looked like we was getting more powerful. So yeah, hip hop got influence on music for sure.
What artists are you feeling lately?
I'm feeling everybody who making moves.
Yeah.
You know.
And how'd you hook up with Universal?
Well, after I got out of jail, man, I just went in the studio like a dog and was working. We dropped like 16 of the 20 songs on the album. We went to shopping it. First it was like nobody was feeling us, so we dropped the first single, Cut Friends, on the radio. We just went to service in the radios with it. A few radios played it. It picked up, you know, and in our hometown it was just off the Richter scale. It was like #1 all day, 4 at 4, 7 at 7. We was getting major spins. I guess the majors was seeing it coming up in the report. They want to know what's going on, so now they want a package. So we sent out the package. Everybody, you know, they checked my background, see that we was selling like 30,000 of the Camouflage, 50 of my first solo album, I Represent, and the single was blazing. They checked out the album. We took it to the table and linked up.
Let's see.
Universal music. I try to make music for the kids, but I try to do it for everybody in the ghetto who done been through what I've been through, the poverty, growing up in a broken home when your daddy ain't there. Any kid out there who mama on drugs and they going through it, you know what I'm saying, lacking food and lacking love, you know what I'm saying. I just want them to know that if you believe, you know what I'm saying, you can make something better out your life, you know what I'm saying. Look at me. Everybody can't rap, everybody ain't no Michael Jordan. But whatever you do, just stay down till you come up.
Alright.
Still here, you know what I'm saying? 10 years, I would want to see myself on top of this music game, you know, with my own independent distribution company, you know what I'm saying? Because on the independent, when you getting distribution, they don't give you enough exposure, they don't get it in enough stores, you know what I'm saying? So I would want to open an independent distribution company that's handled right and ain't with shitting people out their money, because the independents, they knocking, they getting you out your money left and right. They going bankrupt every 9 months, they playing game. So I just want to open an independent distribution company that's going to put the independents out there and give them the exposure they need to make this money on the independent scale.
That's all the questions I have here. You got any shout outs?
Man, I want to holler at everybody over at Pure Pain and at Universal Records. I want to holler at everybody that worked with me on my new album, Uncut Productions, G-Code, Fat Boy, Dushan. I want to holler at my girl Momo, Gangsta Bolo, Lil Ron, my man PT, man, Family Business, everybody back at Pure Pain, my girl Bray Boy, she represents on Cut Friends, and everybody over at Universal for the love.